So last time I found the template injection on this website, and this time I want to try to exploit it and maybe even gain some RCE over it. And for that we need to find out what template engine is even being used. We know so far that it's an Express site. If we check our notes, we can see in here it's an Express web server. So I just did a Google search of what template engines are available for Express, and I'm now on the official Express documentation, where we can find a huge list of templating engines that you can use together with Express. Hello world, I'm Zenit, and today we're hacking the Hack the Box machine called Nunchucks. Now, so far we've gathered all this information, and what clearly jumps right into my eyes in here is this Nunchucks, because the challenge is called Nunchucks, so maybe that's a hint for us, so we can take a look at Nunchucks and see how this one looks like. So how do we create input templates, blah blah blah? For that we want to check out the documentation and learn a bit about Nunchucks. Now this looks completely different than what I was expecting because of this weird blocks, but anyways, we can have the title, and then if we go to https nunchucks.htb, we should get to the website, enter an email that's valid. How is this not valid? Let me zoom in a bit so you can see it better. So the title of this website apparently is empty, but we can, as we saw last time, try things like this, and it seems to be working. Now what I actually want to find out is Nunchucks command execution. Yeah, code execution via server-side template injection, Node.js Nunchucks. That's exactly what we're looking for. So let's take a look. Do we have some exploit for us? It could not confirm it. All right. We are looking for an exploit that works. So let's get a couple of this. I think we should be able to, yeah, let's try console log. I mean, this should print something in the console if I'm not completely on the wrong track. So let's open up our console. I think we have to move it to the right side. Okay, so it seems that we have some issues with the parentheses, right? Because like this, it does work, just not with the parentheses. All right, perfect. But is this just a client side check, or is this also checked on the server side? We can do that. We can check that by intercepting the request using burpsuit and then manipulating it after it's passed the client. So now we have on this website, we have some JavaScript and some HTML and browser things checking if the website is correct. But if we are lucky, we don't have the same checks on the server, so we can just start burp, intercept it, and then send it. Let's wait a couple of seconds until it's up. Come on, why are you taking so long? Now it does look good, but just to make sure that you can see everything, let's load the user options that I've always set, which makes it look pretty ugly. Perfect. Now let's go to the proxy and open the browser. Let's copy this URL real quick. Once the browser is open, we can start with our attack. Why is my machine so slow today? I have no idea. Let's remove the interception for now and just send an email that works, that we've tried already, like 7 times 7 equals test at test.test. Something like that. Boom. Now we sent it. Let's analyze how it looks in the backend. So let's check our HTTP history. Here I am thinking, yeah, this is it. So let's send it to the repeater and just send it again to see if it works. And as you can see, our response contains the evaluated template and our request not. So maybe let's just try let's just try console log in here. Maybe that's gonna work. Or maybe everything is gonna break. You never know with these things. Bad gateway. Okay. Why? Why? Template render error, unable to call. Okay. So maybe we can try something like that. You know, maybe I should read what I'm opening in here. But this looks like it's the one that's gonna work. So let's run this real quick. Now I have so many things open, I don't know where to start. But that's great. We get back a stack trace. All right. Now we can read a bit about the structure. I don't think that's necessarily what we want, but we can, for example, see which function failed, and we can learn about the structure of the website, how it's coded. So you can clearly see here, come on, why is it not working? You can clearly see here which line, which file, and which module is not working. So there's a node module called body parser. I know it's an unexpected token in the JSON because here we have double quotes. Maybe we can try it with single quotes. If that doesn't work, we can try it with escaping them. Boom. Okay, so we don't see what the console log did because that's gonna happen on the server, but we can clearly see that we can execute it like this. So now we have found our attack vector, so to speak. We need to find an exploit. Oh, that looks cool. That looks cool. So this calls a library called child process, which allows you to run commands on the OS. So let's just try this one. Maybe that's gonna work. I hate that I made this text so big. Now I can't paste my text in. Okay, now let's just escape this double quotes in here. I hope that works. Yeah, it looks fine. And as you can see, we were able to run a command. Now the command that is run, I think, is cat etsy password. Yeah, exactly. And here you can see the contents of a typical etsy password file. I mean, we can also run something different like who am I, and send this. And now we know we are David. David is our name. We are the user David. We can take a look at our notes in here somewhere. We created a file with all the users. I hope I didn't delete it accidentally. Come on, are you telling me I deleted this? Please, no. No, this was the other challenge I'm talking about. Well, it looks like this episode is already taking too long for my brain to be in a comprehensible state. So, how about we meet up in the next one? Bye bye. See you in the next episode.